Hi, it's Jen here, and I wanted to share sort of a little story um, just to help people relate. I know for us it's IEP time, which is a individualized education plan, um, an integrative education plan. I never remember those. Um, and I just was at a meeting. We have a lot going on with one of my sons, and he's such an incredible kid, and he just amazes me. He had a stroke when he was born, and he amazes me at the things that he's able to do. And sort of our mantra together, he's 16 now, our mantra together is never underestimate what this kid is capable of. And he's proven that to me time and time again. But one of the big things that I've always worked with him on is understanding who he is and being aware of sort of what his strengths are and what his challenges are, and then setting him up, helping him set himself up for success in whatever it is that he's doing. So with that self-awareness, he can make sure that he capitalizes on his strengths to overcome his challenges. And one of the biggest things is really being able to advocate for yourself. And obviously as a parent, you advocate for your child, especially when you have younger kids. You do your best to advocate for them. But I've always really tried to teach my kids to advocate for themselves. And of course, I'm always there as well to advocate for them. But anyway, lots going on. And I had the IEP meeting today, and I really wasn't sure how it was going to go. Lots going on, lots of challenges. But bottom line is, I sort of knew, and we know what kinds of things that are needed for him to be successful. And it's really not that much. Just a couple of extra things, because his brain was affected by the stroke, and so his processing speed and just the different things. That's why I'm so interested in brain health, and that's why I've learned so much and done so much on how to regulate. It's because of my son, because he has literally been my greatest teacher. Everything I've gone through with him, I have sort of translated into hopefully helping others. But I digress. I just wanted to share that I really wasn't sure what was going to happen in this meeting, because there were some talk about different people coming in, different placements, and all sorts of things. And I knew that my son was doing fine academically. It was the social emotional piece that we just need a little bit more support in. But I can't even tell you. So when they're older, the child is a part of the meeting. And I can't tell you how completely pleasantly surprised I was. And I did a lot of work before going into this meeting. I did a lot of work on myself and grounding my energy. Spent a lot of time this weekend in my gardens, centering and anchoring myself. Because, of course, a lot of this stuff, when it comes to the well-being of your child and supporting your child, can be pretty heavy and can get very emotional, and that's okay. So that self-compassion piece is making sure that you allow yourself to feel that, but don't hang on to it. And so what I was doing is really trying to anchor my energy. And then this morning, before going into the meeting, I really worked on breathing and really setting my intention and really making sure that I went into this meeting with an open heart and with an open mind and with very clear intentions, and very realistic intentions as far as what I am expecting from a public school, and what I am expecting from my son, what I am expecting from the teachers, what I'm expecting from myself and my husband as far as support. So this was very clear to me going into this meeting, and I was very open-minded. And I got to tell you, this was one of the easiest IEP meetings I've ever been to, and I've been to some pretty rough ones. This was lovely, and I think it was because we all understood that we were there with the same intention, which is to support this person in the best way we can, and to understand what his needs are, and to support him to be as successful as he can possibly be. And one of the things that really came out, which was, as a parent, wonderful to hear, is just how others perceive him, and how kind he is, and how capable he is, and how independent he is, and how well he's doing overall, which really gives me hope for the future and really helps me sort of feel proud and understand that others see this amazing kid that he is. And here's the thing. Sometimes as a parent, especially when you have a special needs kid or you have something going on with your child, we get all these testing done and we get these labels, and sometimes that's important in order to be able to get the right supports for your child. But I'm going to tell you, as a parent, it's really important that you Don't allow others to tell you who your child is, that you don't allow others to label your child or to handicap or pigeonhole your child, but that you really take the time to get to know who your child is, not who you want them to be or who you expect them to be, but who they truly are, and help them, and through your understanding of your child's strengths and your own strengths and your own challenges, help your child understand their strengths and their challenges, and then help set them up for success by capitalizing on those strengths, not putting them into situations that capitalize on their challenges, because that's where you're setting somebody up to fail. And also, don't wait until the failure occurs for you. Like, don't be reactive, I would say, but really do your best to be as proactive as possible. So these are the things that I've really tried to do with my kids. I've got a lot of experience. I'm happy to help people. And I have worked with the school systems. I've battled the school systems, but what I've learned is you have to be a part of the solution and not just complain. And also you have to have realistic expectations. If you go into a meeting ready to battle, you're going to get nothing but resistance. So it's really, you can control you and you can control your own energy. And that's going to impact the energy around you, and it's going to impact how things manifest. So this is what I wanted to share with you as far as a relatable experience, and then all the work that I do as far as the brain health, as far as self-regulation, self-management, self-awareness. This is all stuff that I feel to be one of the most powerful tools you can get to help things manifest in your life and in the life of your children. So I wish you well, and if I can help support you on your journey, please don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great day, everyone.